Hi there. Today's July the 30th. It's the last day of the month. Well, it's actually not the last day. Tomorrow's the last day of the month. But it's very cloudy today and cool. I think it's only supposed to go up to maybe 82 today, which is not bad. This pepper is starting to turn red, which is nice. These are some of the last set that I got, those peppers that I got for free. Excuse me. And some of them came with fruit on them already. This fruit was already there. It hasn't gotten much bigger, but it's not bad. It's a good size, and I'm sure it'll be delicious. These are some cayenne peppers that I have. Yeah, this is cayenne peppers. I didn't top these. I decided I was going to leave these as like a control group, I guess. I cut a bunch of these peppers that I have. You know, it's like all different varieties. They all kind of got this like leaf curl situation. And if you look closely, you see that. Well, let's see if we can get this in better. So yeah, the leaves are curled, and the flower buds are very closely bunched together, and I don't know. I mean, we'll see how it goes. These flowers are good. These flowers, I'm not too sure about how they'll turn out. I mean, look at that. They're just, I don't know, very abnormal looking. Anyway, I'm not going to gripe about that anymore. What I wanted to say was about the triple curl parsley. I planted some triple curl parsley seeds, maybe about, what does it say on here? Oh, it was the end of June, so it's almost, well, actually it's a little more than a month ago, and these are growing very nicely. If I let them go any further, they're going to get overcrowded, and they won't thrive, so I'm going to try and thin these out a little bit. I'm going to put them in here, and in here, there's some small pepper plants in here that I discovered. I think it was a pepper that went to, you know, just the whole fruit went to seed, and I just split the bunch and put it in there. Excuse me. And then these are some flat leaf parsley that I had in this pot with this cayenne peppers, and so I want to thin those out as well. Well, thin them out, put them out, and replant them in other places. Meanwhile, this is some of my tasty hot peppers. These are peppers that I got one year. They were ornamental peppers. I didn't eat them that year, but then the following year they reseeded themselves and they made fruit, and I ate the fruit, and it was like one of the most delicious things I ever put in my mouth. Very tasty, but hot, super hot. And I found a little, I thought I had lost all the seeds, but then I found some more in a secret stash, which I hid for myself. And so I planted them, and I'm hoping that I get some seeds. Somebody had recently asked about eating ornamental peppers, and then somebody else had made a little thread about, you know, the peppers are hot, but they're not tasty, and they're flavorless. Sometimes you get ornamental peppers and they're hot, but they don't have any flavor, or they're bland and they have no heat whatsoever, and that's just like garbage, you know. What can you do with that? But then you get some ornamentals that are very tasty, like the one that I just showed you there. It doesn't have any fruit on it yet, but hopefully it'll make some fruit. It's not actually that fruitful. it yields very few pepper plants, but hopefully I'll get a few this year. It's worth it just even to get a few, just because they're so delicious, really delicious. So yeah, so you know, I mean, when it comes to ornamental peppers, it's kind of a hit or miss. You know, you have to do trial and error thing, see what happens. I would never buy them. The reason why I had those that I got was because. So here I am in my orphan plot, my poor, sad, neglected plot. This is what I call my far plot. I don't really do a lot over here. This soil is really poor and I struggle with it. But I planted these cabbages over here, you know, because I really didn't have anywhere else to put them anyway. So I decided to put them here. And, you know, these are the cabbages that I got for free a few weeks ago. They came from, I guess it was a florist. She was a florist, and she had some plants. I guess she was just kind of growing on the side. They didn't sell very well, so she decided to give them away rather than throw them out. So, you know, I benefited from that. I guess she gave them away to a few other community gardens. But anyway, I wanted to show you that I'm gonna pull out these weeds and put them over here. Use them as composting in place, or chop and drop, or whatever you want to call it. I did this when I planted them initially, and as you can see, some of that grass is already breaking down a little bit. Anyway, so I'm just gonna pull the weeds. Just pull them out and immediately put them in between the cabbage plants. So in this way, I don't really like having a compost heap. If you've ever been long enough on my channel, you know this. So I prefer to just put everything to just kind of decompose in the place where it's going to do most good. And as it is now, this grass is going to become a good mulch, on top of the fact that it's decomposing and releasing all of those good nutrients directly where they're going to be used immediately. So I want to say that they have already benefited from that initial laying down of the weeds. So I'm going to try and get most of this stuff chopped down and pulled out. Okay, so I finally got done with this. I pulled out all the weeds, I turned this soil here, and that's it. I'm going to plant some of those red potatoes that I got from the market in here and call it a day, because I really am dying with all these mosquitoes killing me. So thanks for watching.